Hey, how you doing, YouTubers? All you artists and travelers that like to sketch, and the urban sketchers, and all you guys, or people who are just learning to sketch. Welcome. Glad you're here. Let's see. First off, I'm not using Buck today. He's not feeling well. He's been causing me some issues, and I've cleaned him a couple of times. And hold on, let me turn this music down here. There you go. Yeah, he's kind of frustrating me, to tell you the truth. So anyway, I've cleaned him, and I'll clean him a couple more times and play with him a little bit and see if I can't get him going. You know, Buck is one of those ink pens, those fountain pens, that has to go to Japan to be repaired. So if I don't get him up and running in the next few days, I'll be mailing him off. In any case, today, I don't know what that bit of gibberish with my hands is about, but today I'm just going to use the RSVP Pentel fine point. And here again, I didn't feel like drawing it all out, so I just started drawing with the pen. I didn't use a pencil. This one I'm not at all, you know, I say this a lot in videos, but on this one I'm really not at all being strict with the building. I just kind of used the photograph of the building, which of course I left in the back for you to draw one of your own. I just used the photograph as an idea for the thing. So this is, it resembles the building, but it's not the building exactly. I left some parts off and changed some parts. And that tree, I didn't put it in here because it complicates the drawing, but that tree is actually kind of one of those, it's not inside the building, but the building's kind of like built around it. You know, it's kind of cool. The building itself is a neat place. You know, it's not only on old Route 66, I believe it's on Highway 6 now, right through Los Lunas, New Mexico. But Route 6 used to be Route 66, a piece of Route 66 that is, I believe, pre-1937. So this is could be considered a piece of Route 66 history. Although the building has a little history of its own. It's not hugely historically significant for any reason, although it's across the street from the Luna Mansion, which is another historic building. The Luna family was very influential in New Mexico back in the early 20th century and the late 1800s. So yeah, this drawing, this sketch is from, it's the Tia Folio's. It's a restaurant, and my wife and I really like going there. It's pretty nice. They've got great food, enchiladas and chili rellenos, things like that, Southwestern or New Mexican food. And they really do a good job of it. But along with that, the building itself is kind of cool. It's got some story, and you can read it on the internet there. I'll put a link to their website if they, I think they have a link to their website. I'll try and put a link down in the description. But they the building was built by a guy named Dr. Whitwer. I think it's Whitwer. He came in on the train in the late 1800s, and first thing he saw when he got off the train was, apparently, at least it says this on their website, that the first thing he saw was a body hanging from a hangman's noose on a big tree at the courthouse across the street. Well, the courthouse is no longer there. It's long since been torn down. And there is no big tree there that I'm aware of. But yeah, that was his introduction to the Wild West. So anyway, he and his wife decided to stay here, and apparently they bought this land from the Lunas because it's right across the street from the place, from the Luna Mansion. And he stayed here and built quite a career, I guess. He was the first doctor in that area in Los Lunas. And they built this house in 1913. So it's not super old, but it's got some history. You know, it's been around a while. And what I really like about it is it's built in the Southwestern style. Hang on just a second here. Well, that's not too bad. It's the Terron walls, Terron, Terron hyphen wall style, and you know, I've always just called them adobe walls, but that's but yeah, it's old style New Mexico. It's not brick, not true brick, or what you would call brick. And man, it's nice inside. The place is on the historic register, and it's been saved. I don't know the people at all. I think I met one of the people once a decade ago. They were looking for someone to paint the Luna Mansion, but it wasn't really a kind of a job that I wanted to do. So, but yeah, they put on a good feed there, and the restaurant is, you know, it's a nice place. It's well worth the stop if you're in town. Well worth going there. Here, I don't know why. I think I was trying to be light. If you look at the house, you'll see that I painted one part of it in a lighter color. The values are lighter with a little bit more pinkish than the rest of it. And I go back, obviously right here I'm darkening it in. I don't know what with that. It's kind of funny about this video because I think I have made this video before. I've looked up the Teofilio's restaurant. Teofilio's, I think is how you say it. And I've been calling it Teofilio's for years, but I think it's Teofilio's. Anyway, I know I've looked this up before, and I know I read some information on it, and I had this drawing sitting around and video of it, this video right here that you're watching, I found in the computer, but I never launched a video of it. So I really don't know. I really don't know if I ever did it and it's lost somewhere. You know, computers are kind of a mystical thing to me. Every once in a while things disappear and never come back, and Lord knows where they go. You know, they're kind of like socks in the dryer. You know, they go to the sock god and get carried off into some distant land, probably Hawaii or something, you know, where they had lived lives of their own and grow up to be pants or something. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, the fountain pen's kind of bugging me. Of course, I've been using it steady for 2 years, so I really can't complain about. It's been a great pen, but somehow I think I haven't been taking enough care of it. You know what I mean? Cleaning it every week, and while I'm talking to you, I'm kind of scribbling with it, and it's working fine. So I may have worked out whatever bug was in there. something crawled up in there. You know, he's been very mischievous lately, causing me great amounts of grief. So yeah, this photograph was taken a while back. I think probably 6 months ago, 8 months ago. It's all green. Everything there has no leaves on the trees now. They're all fallen off. And you know, I'm watching this, and that square brush, you know, I don't use flats very often, but now I'm kind of thinking I should. It works pretty well for this. I normally like the round brushes. You guys can leave a comment and let me know what you like to use, because what the benefits of one may be against the other. Because, you know, I watch YouTube too. I watch a lot of YouTube, and some artists, guys and gals, seem to swear by the flats, and others, you know, seem never, like they don't even own one. And I have to say, I only own a couple, and I seldom pull them out because the rounds are so versatile to me. But who knows? Maybe the flats are worth their while. Yeah, well, we're coming close here. We're creeping up on the end. I think I darken up that fence a little bit. And when you're using the ballpoint pen, you, at least for me, I find that I have to go over things a time or two to get the dark enough value that I want. Where, as with a fountain pen, it seems to be, you can get a richer color, especially if you're using a dark black ink, you know, and you can get a richer color that the first time the fountain pen. Of course, I'm using a fine point, and I like the fine point. I don't want to quit using it because I can get right where I want. Sometimes with a medium or a regular pen, it's just a big blob or a big, too fat a line to start with. But yeah, I do have to go over things quite a few times. So, hey, by the way, happy Thanksgiving. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving while I'm recording the sound for this stuff, and obviously I probably won't get to see most of you, so I hope you have a great day, but don't forget to sketch something in the morning or in the evening. Block out that time. Make a regular time where you're going to do something, whether it's sketching or drawing, you know, or painting, something creative. So anyway, as usual, I had a wonderful time doing this one. I love doing these little paintings. I hope somebody likes them. Hope you guys enjoy them. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you know somebody or if you see people, you know, it never hurts to share. So, sorry about that focus there. There you go. You can kind of get an idea of what I did there. Well, as always, aha doodly poop. You guys take care. Have a great Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving. And I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to look at the picture at the end and try one of your own. And maybe if you get to Los Lunas, New Mexico, the middle of nowhere, give the restaurant a try. Take care now.